What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is the Vertcoin Core, and first things first, I owe you guys an apology. The Vertcoin giveaway did not work out as intended. See, back in 2017 when I first got into the market, there were a couple of content creators that would have you put those wallet addresses in the comments, and then they would select one at random live during the show, send the transaction, and everything was peachy. But apparently that's changed. All of the comments that were added in my last video that had wallet addresses in them were removed by YouTube, so I really have no way of going forward with the drawing. From what I understand, there are ways of doing these kinds of giveaways that are legal and okay with YouTube's guidelines. I'm going to find out what those are and make sure that we're doing everything exactly right, and I'll do the giveaway again at a future time, at which point I will select two winners for the 10 VTC. That's 10 VTC each for those two winners, and we'll go from there. So with that, I really want to thank you guys for bearing with me through all of these mistakes and everything as I get going, as I get used to doing this channel. I never thought I would actually be doing a YouTube channel. I just really thought that there was a need for it. So here we are, and we're learning this. We're getting through all of this together. So I appreciate you guys being here. I really appreciate all the support that I've been receiving here on the channel, over on Twitter, and in the Discord chat. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I thank you guys so much. So with that, let's go ahead and move along and get into this price action that we've been seeing. I want to look at this first against USD. In the short term, we've been seeing this significant pullback here that lines up with what I said before. I made that video here, the liftoff video, in which I said that I thought we would go quite a bit higher. More recently, seeing this dip back down here, I thought that, oh wow, this all kind of played out sooner than I thought it was. It kind of came back down to about that level, and it really kind of threw everything off. But if we look at this now that it has kind of played out more, I made that video here. I said that I thought we were going to go up quite a bit higher, between $2, $2.50, and that's basically what we did. And now we have come back down pretty much to exactly where I said we were going to, here at this level. If you saw my tweet yesterday, that's still in play. I think we have bottomed out here at 86, 87 cents. I think we're going to go ahead and start to consolidate our, or rather, you know, kind of start to find our footing and come back up here. I think we're going to start to, I think we'll see a higher high here in the relatively short term. That'll come up above this $1.25 that we saw here relatively recently, and then we'll start to see ourselves come back into this $1.30 range. And then I'm anticipating that after some, you know, volatility there in that range, we'll see another nice swoop happen, and that'll take us on up to the $3, $4, $5 range, and then we'll figure things out from there. So that is what we've been seeing in the short term here recently. And also I like to look at this in the USD. Again, this is calculated by TradingView against the dollar in Bittrex. But if you look at this against BTC, it's pretty much the same thing. So if I miss one, you know, don't talk about it. It's probably because there isn't a significant difference between the two. If you look at this in the BTC, you know, it's basically playing out exactly the same. But you know, I like to look at this spread out nice and wide here. And still, this spike that we are seeing is very insignificant in terms of where this has all gone before. So we are seeing this play out in a way that does usually result in much higher price action. So make no mistake, we do have a lot of upside here to get to. And if you look here in the previous bull run, we do see a lot of these spikes. Big spike upward, and imagine riding this all the way back down, you know? Probably be scary like yesterday was, you know? And if you're planning on holding this coin for the long term, you're gonna have to get used to that, because Vertcoin at this point and throughout its history has not been a coin that has massive volume, so it has a hard time kind of going up and then kind of staying up. So it has to kind of come back down, recharge, and then shoot back up again. But make no mistake, we are definitely doing that now. We are starting to see the formation, the pattern that lead to this kind of price action. So stick around, you guys. And wow, look at this right here. Even after all of this big spikes, resulting in one massive spike, we still came all the way back down. Man, this thing went all the way up to 45,000 sats. and came back down to 9,000. So get used to seeing this kind of volatility if you guys want to make the gains with Vertcoin. So that's about it, you guys. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Again, do make sure to leave those likes, drop comments below. I appreciate all of the feedback that you guys have been giving me on everything, be it, how to, you may have noticed that I changed the way I title my videos. That was due to some feedback that I got. I got some feedback about, better ways to do giveaways and everything like that, stuff that we'll, get into, and I'll, figure all of that out for the next one. So please do feel absolutely free to leave any feedback. I appreciate all of it. And with that, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you in the next one. Vertcoin Core out.